For this project, we're going to decorate a memory box. Okay, so we're going to be using the rose quartz paper pad and some of the beautiful papers that are inside it. Okay, so what we've done, we've taken a sheet of that and then we've used one of the transfer films. This one is from the Papillon, which is the butterfly design, and we have just then gone over with the transfer on top of the paper, and then we have used a beautiful gold effect on the spine, as I've just shown you on the previous little demonstration there. We have made that look all nice and antique looking using the crackle paints. Okay, so let's just place that aside for the moment. We're going to be using on this one the Elegant Borders mould, so let's just pop some of the cornflower in there, and that is just going to help make it release a lot easier. Okay, and then we're just going to grab some out of our pots there. Okay, let's see if we can grab some. Okay, and you don't need to do anything to it when it comes out of the pot. It's literally, you can just use it straight away. Okay, so we're just going to make some of those. We're not going to go all the way down with this one, I don't think. I think we're just going to leave it about there. Just make sure that we've pressed all of that in, like so. Just going to use a rolling pin, and we're just going to drag that over the top there. And then we're just going to use our Dresden tool, and we're just going to tuck the clay inside of that. Okay, and then we're just going to press that down just to make sure we've got all the beautiful detail that is in there, and then it's just a quick flex there of the mould, and you can see that literally does just come out. When it's still wet, especially with this clay, just cut it to 2 sides. So we're just going to go down to there, and we're just going to pull that away. So we're going to let that dry on a piece of kitchen cloth, but we're just going to pop it just there for a second. Now the other one is this beautiful mould here, and this is the bottomless floor. We're going to make the big flower. Okay, and this has got a delicate little stem to it, but just to show you how easy this clay is to use. So we're just going to pop the clay inside of there. Okay, so as I was saying, all of our moulds are from Prima, are made from food grade silicone. Okay, so if you do love your cake decorating, you can be using these moulds for that. But if you're going to be using it for paper crafts or mixed media crafts, then we do recommend that you get a second mould specifically for that. Now, as I said, they're food grade. They're going to go in the oven up to 260 degrees. They're also freezer safe as well, down to -73. So let's just pop that there. Right, we're just going to drag the clay, like I say, over the mould. Okay, and you can see it does quickly clean up the mould. So let's just pop that in there. Just need a little bit more on the stem. Obviously, when you're working with some of the finer mould, you just need to take a little bit more time to make sure that you're going to press the clay right down into all of those little petals, like so. Okay, so we're just making sure that we haven't got any excess clay on the top part of that wall. So we're just going to press that right down, okay, like so, and just pop that there. Okay, so when you're happy that you've cleaned up the clay as much as you possibly can, okay, the trick to getting these ones out, like I say, is you want to flip it reverse side down. So this time we're going to be basically putting it down, so we're taking the stem out first, and there you go, you can see the stem just come out, and then just press, literally folding that mould in half, and there we go. You can see how easy that is to actually get out. Let me just use a craft knife just to lift it from the glass mat. Okay, and then there we go. That is the amazing, beautiful detail that that you can actually be getting with the botanist floral mould. There we go. There it is, just there. Isn't that absolutely beautiful? Right, so pop all those onto a piece of kitchen cloth. Okay, and here's my piece of kitchen cloth. And when it's at this stage, as I said, if you want to, you can manipulate that a little bit. Okay, so you can have the stem going in the direction you want it to go in. Whilst we're here, we're just going to pop some corn flour into that. Just tap that one out, and just quickly just go round with the clay. I'm just going to press that one into that. Okay, and then again, just using the Dresden tool, just make sure that all of the clay is inside of the mould. Okay, let's just pop a little bit more clay into that piece there. And again, when we're happy with that, we're just going to flex that mould, possibly a little bit more clay there. Okay, press it down, flex the mould like so, and literally that's going to pop out. So that is the leaves as well. So again, place everything on top of your piece of kitchen cloth and then just leave that to dry overnight.